Hello everyone, my name is Aneuo and today welcome to Orbis Gladiatorium. We're going to be doing a full walkthrough of the event so you just have a kind of idea of how to do it. This is season 2, or you can call it Call of the Heavens. Now if you haven't watched my first one that I did like 2 months ago when we had the first version of it, basically I really like this event because it teaches you some game mechanics. Now this time around there's a lot more crazier like boss and stuff. So like you can have a little bit more fun with it, but in certain like scenarios it can teach you a little bit about what you could do. So I'll talk through my decisions and my decision making. I already played through the whole entire story, so I'll just be skipping everything that's story related or like cutscene related, so you can experience it for yourself. So once again, you can read all of this if you like. I already read it, so. But just a little bit of a breakdown. These are your battle objects. This is where you're going to use to give your team some buffs or any like benefits that could help your team like survive or so. This gives you the info on the heroes that you're using. And this is the achievements, which obviously you're going to see afterwards. So for the first fight, we're up against Coli. We'll just equip everything here because we don't have that much anyways. And we're going to fill our team with a DPS. Oh, sorry, we have to use our support heroes. We'll fill our team with a DPS, and we'll just take Tywin as a support. So make sure my audio is on, so we'll just go ahead. I don't think she has a cleanse, so I'm just gonna go in on Glenn here. And we'll just target Glenn again. That puts debuffs on everyone. We'll press S3. And we'll just clean house everything. And we'll just have one here to finish. Alright, on to our next fight. We can just use the same exact team again. Yeah, we just use the same exact team. We'll go on Leica here. Once again, we'll choose Leica again as an extra turn target. So there's nothing really to explain for these ones here because they're quite easy. You just need to take the first turn with Ruiza, do her skills, follow up with Romann, and they're pretty much dead. So there's nothing really to explain here. So this should be pretty clean and easy for you to do. And we'll just press S3 here since there's 2 alive. And we got magic for friends, so they're definitely dead. Alright, final fight. We once again do not need to change teams. This team should work perfectly fine. We'll go on Architect Leica here. Choose Leica again. Press S3. And we press S3 again. And you get this cool little cutscene. That's going to be my lobby. And now we have all these heroes here. Okay, now it's going to get a little bit harder. I think the first one is Amiki. Yeah, first one's Amiki. Amiki's not too bad. So for this, you can go 2 ways about it. I'm just going to go for LHC. But if you want, you can choose Mort instead and play with Martial Arts Cannon as well. But I'm going to pick LHC. So we're going to use Young Senya here. We're going to take Romann. We're going to take Lionheart Sermia. And we're going to, you can either go Biblis or you can go LRK. For this, I'm going to go, it really does not matter. I'll go Biblis because she has a strip. So that way we could get rid of all the buffs that they have on them. So you can remove all these items here, and what we can do is, when we're using a non-attack skill, 10k damage. And we have 4 points left. When using a non-attack skill, decrease cooldown, I think. Alright. So just make sure that Young Senya is placed anywhere, but your green unit has to be in front. This will allow to proc Senya's passive. Right? And whenever they do an AoE attack, it's the first one is just going to immediately trigger this, so you can do pop damage on the other team and get an extra turn and push the rest of your team. And anytime that they keep hitting Young Senya, she's going to keep being Fighting Spirit and then eventually just keep popping off. Because there's so much counterattacks on the right side, Lionheart Sermia is very good because you're going to just keep popping off. Same thing with Biblis. So many counterattacks are going to keep popping off. And on the contrary, if you want to go the other way, you can play something like Lost Rider Crow plus Mort, play like Angelic Montmorency, and play Martial Arts Ken. But it's going to take a little bit longer if you do that because you don't have damage into the LRK. So this is pretty passive. This team works very well to the point that you don't even need to do anything. Yeah, like I can even press auto right now and will probably be fine. Because like realistically, they can't counterattack, you proc, they counterattack, you proc. It's just pretty much that. So I have it on auto right now just to show you that you really don't even need to do anything. Ooh, that was a big counter from Shoot Air. But does not matter. Ooh, that killed Biblis. Wow. Yeah, we took a lot there. Maybe if we added some more defense, we'd be fine. Oh, there you go. Alright, so hopefully we do get... There's an item here I was looking for. I don't see it here yet. Honestly, we could just use the same thing anyway. If you want, for this one, you could take off Biblis because it's gonna proc Euphine pretty consistently. Or you could pick Mort plus Arc. I'm just gonna pick this and see what happens. If I fail, I fail. Usually I don't like using Biblis into Abyssal Euphine because it's just going to proc Abyssal a lot more quicker. But we'll just do it, see what happens. Once again, these stages with Amiki isn't that hard. So we'll just use it, see what happens. If not, I'll just go use the other team I use. But I think we should be fine. Oh, that's stunned. Oh, look at that. And there you go. So we got some more points, so we'll just add on another one of these items. After being counterattacked... Oh, it was this one. Okay. So this allows for some funny gameplay. So after being counterattacked, 50% chance to activate skill 3. So we're going to use that. And we're just going to use the proc damage again. And we have 2 more points. So we're going to use that 2 points to give our Biblis some effectiveness. Oh, it's Harsetti. Okay, we'll take off the effectiveness one and give ourselves some defense, give ourselves some attack, and we're actually going to take out Biblis for LRK. And then we're going to go. And then honestly, we can put this one on auto as well. It's literally just that easy. Oh, we're gonna proc this. Ah, doesn't matter. Probably should have S1'd. And yep. LRK is unfortunately silent, so we don't get that straight here, but oh, he lapped. Wow. I wonder how fast that LRK is. And there you go. For this one here, we can use the same exact team comp. We can use the same thing. And I think we can put this one on auto as well. And once again, if you missed it, this is the items we're using. I kind of want to see. Oh, let's cleanse. And then once everyone presses their S3, you see the non-attack pop damage to doing work. It literally just 2-tapped. It literally just 2-tapped. And then this is another 10k damage here. Bang. And then we get 2 hits here. Nice. Alright, and we can use the same thing once again for this stage. And we should be A-okay. Once again, just honestly, we'll just put it on auto. And yep, there you go. Yeah, or I was not paying attention. I was looking away because that's how I just press auto. Just press auto. Alright. And we'll skip this. Alright, so these next fights are going to be a little bit hard with Cerise. It took me a while to figure out what to do. Alright, so I'm currently redoing this stage because I completely forgot that the stage has resource reduction. So the team that we want to use for this is we still want to take Politis with us, and we still want to take Abyssal Euphine with us because we want to cut off the CR of the Rikamurana as much as possible. We're going to take Elena with us, and we're just going to take Candy. These two should... We're not going to be able to get resources, but we should still be able to kill the opponent. So we're going to take the basic damage one. When an enemy is granted an extra turn... there's two ways we can go about it. I guess we could use this one after using the attack skill. And when the foremost ally takes lethal damage, let's do that one just to keep us alive. All right. So we have Candy in the back, so she can take advantage of that counter attack buff. Elena should hopefully help us. And another counter from Landy. Press S3 here. This puts on blinds and unbuffable, so they cannot buff themselves, as well as they'll just have just a bunch of blinds on them. Makes it harder for them to do their job. So this actually has to debuff the spell, but I'm going to press S3 anyways, because the Flitica is blinded. So if, on paper, if blind actually works, she should miss into a couple of targets, which means I can still maintain my buffs. We got a dual attack there, completely not needed. And just soul burn this hit into Pera, which will kill Pera, and just get another dual attack. You didn't need that. And just hit her. And there you go. So, alright, this next ones are going to get a little bit hard, so make sure to pay attention. Okay, these are the buffs that we're using. We're using these ones, and we're using this team here. We're just going to basically try to farm Politis here. And Jacko, because Jacko does have an extra attack. And we're using Crow here as mitigation because he's blue, so that means he won't get focus. But it does also mean that IC will get focus because he's the only character that's not blue. But it's okay. So Ran procs here, this should debuff our entire team. Elena procs, which should also proc Politis, but this should also proc my LHC. Press S3 to cleanse, and then we'll press S3 on LHC here. And we'll just go ahead and just kill Polly. Jacko with 30k health, I never thought I'd see today. Oh, he stunned my cleanser. What the heck? Oh, frick. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, so we'll just go on Jacko here. He just straight up cleansed, straight up stunned my cleanser though. He might be in a pickle because of that. And then he just dual attacks me. Okay. That was a little bit of RNG there. Okay, realistically, he was not supposed to stun my cleanser. Alright, so the cap increased. Here you can reverse cleave it. So we're going to remove everything here. We're going to come all the way to the bottom. Take this 7-pointer. Take the 10k fixed damage. I forgot which one I needed. Alright, but anyways, we're going to do Moon Bunny Dominion here. We're going to take Argent Waves by Young. We're going to take who's the damage dealer? I think it was it take Ken? Oh, it's like Politis. Right, here's Politis. And we're just gonna take Ken just so we have damage. Alright, so this is all the buffs that we're using. And our plan is to just try to kill him. Yep. That is our plan. I think we'll probably be better off just using Mort, to be honest. We're just trying to just kill him. Oh yeah, we could have taken Ken. Elena's kind of dead. And then everyone's speared. Can't do anything. Okay, nice. Alright, for this next one here, we're going to have to do... We're going to have to remove everyone here again. And we're going to take our K, Elena, Montmorency, and Ken. And we'll remove all the buffs once again. Here we need the 4 buffs one. Increase combat readiness. We 100% need... There's a cooldown decrease. We want the cooldown decrease. Non-attack skill 10k damage. And front row immortality. And we'll just increase our defense. So this is all the buffs that we're using. These are the characters and positions that we're using. And we'll just go. So the game plan here is that Cerise pens defense on the target with the highest HP. So Krala is that person who's in the front row right now. And due to the 4 buffs and such, after this attack, our Elena should cut between his team here. And we can just cleanse everyone off. It was not enough. But it's okay, because we have the front row immortality. Oh, look, we did cut between, right? That's what I was hoping for. We did cut in between. And we'll just press... We can't press skill 3, actually. So we're actually going to save our S3 here, because our front row is going to get immortality. And Cerise is just gonna full pen us anyway, so there's no reason to use it. But he's gonna lose all of his HP. press S3 here, and then Ken should probably clean up. Okay. I guess we just hit Ahmed, but we should be fine now. We got through all of like the revives and such, so Ken should just clean up everything here. We'll just keep hitting Ahmed. Alright. That's pretty close, but we are very fine. I decreased our cooldown. Let's remove skill null for that. This has increased damage dealt, so we're just gonna do that on strays. Do that. That decreases our cooldown again. I'll press S1. Save us an animation. Let's press S3 again here. And that should 10k damage him. Press S1. And just soul burn. And then realize we have another HP bar to get through. Ah, shit. I guess I'll just press S3 then. Is there a cooldown on this? What the heck? It said once per hero. Damn, looks like I didn't proc it already. That's one. Soul burn. No soul burn. Okay, there we go. And well, we can just use the same exact team again. Not gonna lie, I think I'm gonna actually do something different. Actually, no, we need to make sure our highest HP is in the front. Unfortunately, we need to make sure highest HP is in the front, so there's nothing we can actually do. So we're just gonna use the same items again. And yeah, we're just gonna rope him. Rope to win. Unfortunately, our okay, normally I would press. Wait, our Elena still has not cut. Oh my gosh. Our Elena still has not taken a turn. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of RNG in some of these. Since Elric is going to take a turn before Cerise takes one, we're just going to press all our buttons. And yeah, just press everything. And now since we can heal here, are we gonna lap the LRK? Let's just press here so we can heal up. So we just want to make sure we're proccing everyone here as much as we can. This allows them to get down to their 1 HP so they can full kill themselves. This is actually going to kill LRK. Oh, we actually survived that. Okay, so we get healed, cooldown decreased. We're just gonna punch Cerise here. We're just gonna go for an S2 here. Go for S3, just because we have it. We're gonna soul burn. Alright, we're gonna heal. Briar is 1 turn off. Briar should be dead here. But she has another immortality. We burn here. And everything is pretty much dead. And congratulations, you got past the hardest part. This part is just a lot of RNG. Usually when they do these cleaver ones, they're just really RNG. Alright, so for the finals, I kind of played around a little bit. And for this first one here, you could just cleave it. So we could take Opsig here. And we could take... What else did I take? I think it was Opsig. We could take Saria. Take APOC. I really don't think the last one really matters. I'll just take Hua Young. You can have a little fun with this one. This one's a lot easier. So here we're just going to select everything that says dark on it. So if it says dark, just select it. And now you could just do this first one. Skip once again. And I'm just gonna cast skill 3 again. Just press S3 here. And we'll just save an animation and press S1 here. Next battle. You could use the same exact thing. Just use the same exact thing. Yeah, Opsig just completely destroys anything that has a barrier. So you just use that, and it just completely just murders anything. And then Zarya procs off an extra turn, so since Opsig takes an extra turn, you could just completely just combo unit that, and then Hua Young procs off of the non-attack skill. And yeah, it's just a pretty nice combo. This one's, you can play around with a lot of stuff for this because it's pretty easy. Like, it's a bunch of turn 2 units. You can bully turn 2 units. You can't bully cleavers. Well, when you have to play cleavers, you have to play turn 2 stuff. But in this scenario, it's just not present. Now here, we want to use Conquer Lilius. And we will keep APOC here as an anchor. And we'll remove all of these. And we will take, when attacking all enemies, penetrate defense. We will take the effect of this one. We'll scroll down. We will take, when attacking with basic skill, 50% chance to act. Actually, no, there's another one here that should be here. Oh, it's this one. And then I think we have enough points for this one, so we'll take it. And now we have 2 more points left, so we'll just take attack defense. Oh no, we don't have enough points for that. Oh! We'll just take attack. So, these are the points we're running. This is the team we're running. Position doesn't matter. So hopefully we should kick boss here. And this Flan is on, what do you call it? Freaking riposte. So she's gonna counter. And luckily we were almost to advantage, so it missed, but it didn't really matter for us. For this fight here, you can see there's a Renock here, so we're actually going to switch it up. We're just going to take out the Conqueror Lilius, and then just put Bunny in the menu, and then you should be fine. Off. So the problem there is we just wasn't fast enough, so we'll take out these two. Actually, we'll keep the 7-pointer, and then we'll take the Soul Weaver one that puts us ahead. So we should actually be 35%, and then we have only 4 points left. We'll take the non-attack skill 10k damage because it's 10k damage. So this is the buff that we're using. And the 35% should actually put us ahead of Renock. So we press this. This should give extra turn to B Hua. To Summer Hua. And this will push up Zarya. And this S3 should hit the Flan. And we'll just basic attack so we can build up our pop damage. And we're gonna Soul Burn on Zarya here, which will ignore ER, remove this defense buff. And the pop damage is just gonna keep stacking up. Did I get the stacking one? I don't see it stacking. There you go. Okay, so for this one here, we're gonna play turn 2. So we're gonna take the beat 'em, but instead we're gonna take Urban Shadow Shoe, and I'll just take Maid Chloe, and we'll just give ourselves a knight. I'll take Crow. We don't even need Crow, to be honest with you. Well, let's take an aggressive unit, maybe. We'll take Swift Bearer Cigarette. And for this, we'll remove everything except for the basic attack one. And we're just going to take anything that gives us increased pop. So we're going to increase, at the end of the enemy's turn, increase combat rates of Dark Elemental Heroes. After surviving Dark Hero S3, do it again. And okay, yeah, we'll just use these 3. This should be enough. So basically we're just turbo charging our Urban Shadow Shield. So this should push our shoe ahead, I think. And we S3 again here, which procced our S3, so we have S3 next turn. Press S3 here. This should put the entire enemy team under fear. And I'm going to actually S1 here instead of S3, because this will allow us to stack up our fixed damage. And you'll press S3. And we got countered again. Press S1. We'll soul burn here. All these extra basics will continue to charge up our wonderful buff. So we got 10k there. This time we're going to press S3. S1, that gets us, you see the pop. And our pop there. That kills. We're going to S1 Ilanov here. S1 Ilanov again. We're going to S1 onto the Renok here. That gets us a silence. We're going to S1 onto Ilanov. Wow, this guy just dual attacks me. What the heck? Either way, we're gonna soul burn onto Isanya here. And we're going to S3 again here. Just S1 for a pop. And there you go. Alright, and we should be coming up on the final battles now. Was that the final? Oh no, we have to fight Ruiza. We have to fight the lady herself. Alright, so this one you could also have a little bit of fun with. I'm just gonna do this the easy way. You can have fun with this too. There's many ways you can beat this, but I'll just do it this way for now. So we're just gonna take Saria here with young Senya, and we're gonna take Akade. And just to finish it off, we can use something like LRK can work here. No, we can use G-Ross. Right. And for the buffs here, after an extra attack, counter attack, Speed of Dark Heroes, after base A attack on caster's turn. After using a basic skill on the caster's turn, we could use... When attacking all enemies penetrate defense. After enemy uses a non-attack skill, we were going to be doing most of the attacking. We can use this one. Honestly, it really does not matter what we use. We'll use the non-attack skill, pop damage, give ourselves attack, and we'll just go ahead and take, after attacking my basic skill, 50% to attack proc again, and we'll take the basic skill, gives us additional pop as well. So we're a little bit underpointed, but this should beat it. Once again, if you missed it, these are the buffs we're using. So this procs young Senya here because the green unit does in the front. We don't care if it hits anybody or if it misses, or it doesn't matter for us. We press S3 on young Senya, that gives us 10k pop, helping lower the damage of the front row unit. And we'll just S1 into... S1 into Setsuka. Just to help ensure that she dies. We'll soul burn into Setsuka here. And then we'll press S3. For this fight here... instead we're going to use Conqueror Lilius. We're going to use Argent Waves Huayang. We'll just go ahead and also use Saria while we're at it. And we'll just take Bystander Huayang as an anchor. And for this here, we'll keep... We'll just keep everything. We'll just keep the same buffs. So we press S3 here, that gives us 10k pop damage. That goes straight into BBK. And also Huayang kicks here, Summer Project procs kills off the Huayang. I'm just going to defense break the Billion here. Huayang should go. Oh, I forgot to bring Akade. It's okay though. We should be fine. Yeah, Akade would have been easier here because it would have killed the BBK, but I completely forgot. Wait, it has a revive buff. Maybe I'm not okay. If you want your life to be easier, just bring Akade instead of Huayang. Oh shoot. What's this one? Okay. It ended pretty well. Okay. For this one, we can use the same team, but this time, let's be a little bit smarter and actually use Akane. So we can use the same exact thing. I think our point cap actually went up. This one here... Actually, I don't think we're going to do anything because of the damage reflect. Or there might be a problem. Oh. I forgot. Damage reflect doesn't work if you kill the target. Damage reflect only works if the target survives. So if you straight up kill the target, damage reflect doesn't work. I forgot. There you go. For this team here, I'd say we can actually use the same exact thing again. So let's just use it. So press S3. We'll just defense break. On the Tenebra here. Press skill 3. Press skill 3 again. And we're gonna S1. That puts Akane in stealth. And then we get another S1 here because of the basic attack thing that we equipped. Oh, we go again. Oh shit. 35k damage. Oh frick. Okay, for this one here, I think we can use the same exact team again. Okay, defense break Setsuka. Okay, has 3. Okay, has 3. Okay, and that's it. And once again, I'm skipping over everything. Alright, that is Orbis Gladiatorium. I did that in about an hour, so like 7 minutes less than last time. And yeah, so now we have to do strategic archive. Ah, frick. Yeah, anyways, I'll get to that, but you have to make a Ruiza guide, so we have to do that as well. So we got some work to do, but that was the entirety of it. You could just copy my team comps. I went as well as like the items. I tried to slowly go through it, and yeah, hopefully that works for you. So I'll see you next time.